7 News Now begins with breaking news.
We're working 2 major breaking news stories right now. First, President Obama doing something no other president has ever done, endorsing gay marriage. And in just the last hour, the civil unions issue, also breaking news here in Colorado. An emotional Governor Hickenlooper calling for a special session to take on that issue. And 7 News reporter Mark Stewart is live at the Capitol with breaking details. Mark?
And here's the deal. The special session will start on Friday or Monday of next week. While there are no guarantees, the governor is certainly pushing the civil unions issue. There's also a chance that some of the other bills that were killed last night could also be heard. As far as what prompted all of this, the governor feels this is the right thing to do. He says his office got about 500 calls after the legislature shut down last night. But there's also a personal side to this. And as you will hear, the governor today got emotional.
I spent a long time in the restaurant business, and a lot of the people that helped us create that business didn't have the same rights as everybody else. I'm a little bit sleep deprived, so that the emotions come too quickly to the surface, but I had a call yesterday from one of them and just asked, if not now, when.
And to answer the question again as to when, either Friday or Monday of next week, the price tag of all of this, $23,000 to $24,000 a day. The governor, though, wants to stress this is not coming from the general fund. This is not coming from the current budget. It's coming from an escrow account that was set aside to deal with situations like this. The last time the governor in Colorado held a special session was back in 2006. The issue then was immigration. Live at the Capitol tonight, Mark Stewart, 7 News.
Thank you, Mark.
And our live team coverage continues at the Capitol, where it's a last-minute rush. Lawmakers scrambling to save bills that were casualties of the civil union stalemate. And 7 News reporter Russell Haythorne has been looking at the impact of all of this. Russell, you have learned that lawmakers are focusing on 6 bills.
Yeah, and 6 of about 30 bills might be able to be saved. A couple of the bills lawmakers are trying to save at the last minute are the school discipline bill and the bath salts bill. The bath salts bill would make bath salts an illegal substance, much like synthetic marijuana. You'll recall a 7 News investigation exposed many convenience stores selling bath salts. The salts can be ingested for a cheap high. The bill making them illegal could be salvaged under a relatively obscure procedure that allows bills to be added as amendments to similar legislation. Also, you remember Diavante Meadows. He's the 6-year-old suspended last week in Aurora for singing the song "I'm Sexy and I Know It." He was suspended for sexual harassment because of a state zero-tolerance law. Well, the school discipline bill would give school districts more discretion on what's deserving of suspension and what's not. Those forced to scramble at the last minute because of the civil union standoff are very frustrated.
It was amazing and disappointing to see that display of politicking and over sound policy. Our state deserves better.
Another bill lawmakers are trying to save at the last minute would fund $20 million in water projects. One bill lawmakers weren't able to save is the so-called pot DUI bill. That would make it illegal to smoke pot while driving, much like drinking and driving. So instead of measuring your blood alcohol levels, they would measure the THC in your blood in order to enforce that. Lawmakers simply couldn't find a bill to attach the pot bill to that was similar enough to it. But again, a last-minute scramble to save at least 6 of the 30 bills that died as a result of the civil unions mess. We're live at the state capitol. Russell Haythorne, 7 News.